Hello, my dear students. I am Dr. Prajna Mattihalli from Government First Grade College, Dharwad. I have already uploaded many videos on simple interest. We have solved many problems also. Hope you have appreciated simple interest. Now, shall we study about compound interest? As you know very well, compound interest is similar to simple interest, but there is great difference in between two. What is the similarity? What is the difference? Let us understand it and you can appreciate it also. Okay? So here we are observing it how compound interest is going to be helpful in our life. My dear students, as you know very well, if the principal amount is considered for the calculation of interest, only principal is considered, then it is simple interest. But in case of compound interest, principal as well as the interest accumulated on it, this is amount, principal plus interest. On this amount, again the next interest will be calculated. That means you have to pay or gain interest on interest. Interest on interest is the method of compound interest. Therefore, here we are observing separate formula for it. That is, let us understand the formula, how it happens here, and let us go with the thing. Okay. See, compound interest is our consideration. Now, let us go with the example. Example to find out the amount. As I have already mentioned, amount here is principal plus interest. So let me take one problem. Find the amount of rupees 30,000 after 4 years at 13% per annum compound interest. Dear students, first read the problem, analyze it. What is given in the problem? First you write down, then you can calculate. Write down the problem, understand it, analyze it, then the solution becomes easy. What is here? First I am writing the formula of compound interest. Here interest cannot be calculated directly, therefore we have to go with the formula of amount. Amount minus principal is the interest, isn't it? Here find the amount. Amount has to be calculated. What is asked? Amount is asked. What is given? 30,000. What is it? It is the principal. So 30,000 is the principal here. After 4 years. What is 4 years? It is N. Means period. N is equal to 4 years. 13%. That is rate of interest. R is equal to 13%. Isn't it? But in the formula, we are not making use of R. Here it is 1 plus I. I represents the rate of interest divided by 100. 13 divided by 100, 0.13. I hope you have understood. If rate of interest is 9%, what is I? 0.09. If rate of interest R is equal to 20%, then 20 divided by 100, 0.2 is the I. Here A 30,000, that is A is equal to A we are calculating, P is equal to 30,000 in the bracket 1 plus 0.13 and n is 4. So 4 raised to the power of 4. Then 30,000 in the bracket 1 plus 0.13 becomes 1.13 and raised to the power of 4. So here we have to make the raised to the power of, we have to calculate it. 1.13 into 1.13 into 1.13 into 1.13. You have to multiply it for 4 times. Or you have to 1.13 in the calculator if you are making use of 1.13 into, put 3 equal signs, means 3 times press the equal sign for 3 times. Then again multiplied by 30,000 and you will get the answer like 48914.21, that is 48,914.21. This is the problem. Let us solve one more to understand it in better way. That is also for calculating the amount. Here is the problem. Find the amount of rupees 6,000 after 5 years at 12% per annum compound interest. So once again I am writing the formula first. A is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I and raised to the power of n. What is given in the problem? 6,000 is the P, that is principal amount. N is equal to 5 years and R is equal to 12%. In the that means I is equal to 0.12 and calculate the A. So here A is equal to 6,000 in the bracket 1 plus 0.12 raised to the power of 5. Therefore, now the answer is 6,000 in the bracket 1.12 raised to the power of 5. So 1.12 into 1.12, like this you have to do for 5 times. Otherwise 1.12, put the multiple sign, that is into, then press equal sign for 4 times. Then you will get the answer, that is 1.7623. Again multiply by 6,000 and your A is equal to final answer 10, that is 10,574.05. This is the amount and amount is asked, so we have calculated the amount. Okay, so one more example of calculating the amount here. Find the amount of rupees 12,000. Here P is equal to 12,000 after 3.5 years. That is N is equal to 3.5. And what is the R? 12.5%. That means I is equal to 0.125. Calculate the compound interest. Here we have to calculate the amount. Amount has to be calculated. Okay. So amount is equal to, formula we are putting, A is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I raised to the power of n. And P is 12,000. As you know very well, 1 plus I means 1 plus 0.125 raised to the power of n is here 3.5. How to do? 3 times is okay. 4 times is okay, but it is not 3 times or 4 times. It is 3.5. How to do it? For this, we have to go with 12,000 in the bracket 1.125. That is 1 is added to 0.125. So it is 1.125 and bracket close raised to the power of 3.5. How to do it? In calculator, you can do it directly. How? 1.125 multiple you have to do, that is into mark you have to press. Then 3.5. So 3 times press the equal sign. 3 times. Immediately, don't stop in the middle. Immediately again press into mark because 0.5 you have to make. So press into 1.125 again. Then immediately press square root mark. Then again it should be multiplied by 12,000. So into 12,000. Let me repeat it once again. 1.125 into equal sign for 3 times. Then immediately into 1.125. Then square root. Immediately square root. And again into 12,000. Then you get the answer for it as 18,122.37. This is the amount which is calculated. I hope you have understood, isn't it? So now we have solved so many problems wherein we have calculated the amount. What about the compound interest? We want to calculate the compound interest. How to do it? Let us do it with the help of a problem. Find the compound interest on, here they are asking for compound interest. On rupees 48,000 it is P. For 3.5 years, N is equal to 3.5 and R is 15%, that is I is equal to 0.15. So P is equal to 48,000, N is equal to 3.5, R is equal to 15%, that means I is equal to 0.15. And our formula is A is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I raised to the power of N. Here compound interest is asked and we are calculating the A. How can we reach compound interest? Because compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount minus P, that is principal, means interest will come. So this is the next step. First you calculate A, then minus P you do, you will get the compound interest. Okay, let us calculate A. A is equal to here 48,000 in the bracket 1 plus 0.15 raised to the power of 3.5. As I have already mentioned, 48,000 in the bracket it is 1.15 raised to the power of 3.5. How to do it? I have already told you. Now let us do it once again. 1.15, you start with that. No, don't go with 48,000 first. First, you type in the calculator 1.15 multiplication mark. 3 times equal sign, that is equal sign has to be pressed for 3 times. Then into, and again it is 1.15 and square root. Immediately go for square root. Then finally into 48,000 and you will get 78,285.92. I hope you have understood how we have calculated the amount. But we are interested in calculating the compound interest. Therefore, amount minus principal, 78,285.92 minus 48,000. That is the interested aspect. And we get the compound interest as 30,285.92. I hope you have understood the solution now. And let us do it once again. Let us solve one more problem. That is calculation of the compound interest. Now calculation says that, first let us understand the problem. Find the compound interest on 5,500 for 4 years at 17.5%. What is given in the problem? P is equal to 5,500, N is equal to 4 years, R is equal to 17.5%. That means I is equal to 0.175 and we are interested in calculating the A, that is amount. That is our formula. A is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I raised to the power of N. Okay, what is A now? Let us put the P value 5,500 and 1 plus 0.175, that is I, and raised to the power of 4, that is N. Again 1 plus means it becomes 1.175 in the bracket raised to the power of 4. You can do it like this, 1.175 into 1.175 into 4 times you have to do. Otherwise you can go directly with 1.175 into mark you have to press, then equal sign for 3 times. You will get 1.90612539 and it should be multiplied by 5500 and your A is 10,483.6896. Okay, now compound interest has to be calculated. So A minus P. So 5500 is our P. It should be deducted and you will get 4983.6896 is our compound interest. Okay, and one more problem let us solve. Find the compound interest on 10,900 for 5 years at 14.5%. What is asked here? Compound interest is asked. So amount is not asked. And what is given? P is given, that is 10,900. 5 years, that means time is given, N is given, and R, that is 14.5 is the R. So what is given in the problem? Let us go with the solution part. First let us write down the formula. A is equal to P 1 plus I raised to the power of N. Okay. So what is given? Let us go with it. A is equal to 10,900 in the bracket 1 plus 0.145 raised to the power of 5. Therefore, our P is here 10,900 and in the bracket it is 1.145 raised to the power of 5. So 1.145 into 4 times you have to press the into mark. Then you will get 1.145 raised to the power of 5. Then it should be multiplied by 10,900. So it comes 12451.32 and this is A. Now we are interested in calculating the compound interest. So compound interest is equal to A minus P. So 12,451.32 minus P. What is P here? 10,900. You deduct it. Then you will get the interest, that is 10,551.32. So here I have calculated so many problems and you have understood it, and I think you have appreciated compound interest calculation also, as it is very easy and we can do it with the help of formula. And my dear students, please give me the feedback for improvement and let us solve some more problems in our next videos and let us understand how to calculate the principal. So here we have calculated today only amount or principal, that is compound interest. We have calculated CI, compound interest, or amount. But now here afterwards we have to calculate the P, how to calculate principal, how to calculate R, rate of interest, how to calculate N. That's our question, and let us come with new videos of calculating different issues here in the compound interest. And my dear students, please watch all the videos as far as commercial arithmetic subject is concerned. Please watch the videos, give me the feedback for improvement, and enjoy the subject thoroughly. You solve many more problems for it, and let us togetherly learn the subject and appreciate it. Thank you one and all.